It's very important that every animal have a home, and News 5 is taking part in a very special adopt-a-thon next month.
That's right. Meteorologist Tim Jones is live tonight at Start Over Rover with the details and to check your forecast. Tim, any dogs yet?
Oh, we've got dogs. Check this one out. This is Toby, and I'm here with Jaden, right?
Yep.
Hey, Jaden, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So you're one of the volunteers here.
Yep.
And tell me about, this is Toby, right?
Yep.
Okay, tell me about Toby. Come here,
Well,
buddy.
Toby is a 2-year-old border collie mix, and he is house trained. So if you guys are looking for a good family dog, he would be it.
House trained, unlike the weather guy who's not barely housebroken.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you don't want a big dog, obviously I showed you littler dogs, small dogs earlier in the top of the newscast in First Weather, but there are a bunch of other dogs. Follow me, guys, because if you like big dogs, we've got a plethora of them. Get in there and show all the dogs. Of course, they're going to start barking here, but we've got a lot of dogs, and we talked about an adopt-a-thon, which Colin and Katie mentioned. I'm going to talk to Ann a little more about that. We're going to do the kickoff, and as our photojournalist, Mr. Rempy, shows the big dogs back there. Let's look at the radar and check out the forecast. And then we'll come back to these dogs in just a moment. You can see things are quiet. Obviously, this time last night things were just getting going, but radar will be quiet over the next couple nights as we don't anticipate anything in the way of rainfall over the next 48 hours or so. Temperatures, obviously, as predicted, a little cooler across the area. 60s in the Panhandle and 70s around most of the state here. You can see we're just barely in the low 70s here in the Tri-Cities, with mid-70s off to the east. And of course the wind's not too bad, but you can see they're in the teens right now out of the north, bringing in that cooler air. We'll expect those to switch towards tomorrow, and we'll see some gusty winds throughout the day, as we'll see pretty chilly temperatures overnight. Good night to leave those windows open and save on your electric bill there and turn off the AC. 50s, not too bad. As we get through the day tomorrow, we'll start off in the 50s, then we'll increase right to the we'll be right to the 70s through the noon hour, and then we'll top off in the upper 70s throughout the day. So there'll be a quite variance throughout the day. Those winds being the big story, we should see plenty of sunshine as well. Now, as we get through the day on Saturday, we're starting to look at some chances of thunderstorms. But in the meantime, as we start that warm-up tomorrow, we don't have to talk about really anything other than the chances for, or not the chances rather, but the gusty winds throughout the day. We'll see 70s and 80s around the entire area, with 80s in northern Kansas and upper 70s here at home in the Tri-Cities, and of course upper 70s over there. And then we start to look at Saturday, late afternoon into the evening, chance for severe weather once again. I think the timing will be after 5 o'clock along that warm front and along ahead of that surface low. And we might have an outside chance for a tornado or two, but I think very, very large hail and damaging winds will be the main threat. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, we'll stay in those 80s through the weekend after that cool down for today and tomorrow. And we'll even see a 90 next week, but summertime will return. So the humidity will keep some winds around, and those chances for showers and thunderstorms as well. So I'm bringing Ann back, and we'll open the door and let the doggies breathe in the background. So, Ann, we've kind of talked about this the last couple of weeks, and for the folks watching at home, forgive the dogs barking, but this is an animal shelter, and that's what dogs do, right?
It is. They're saying hello.
Okay, so we're doing this adopt-a-thon. What are we calling it?
We're calling it the Beastie Bonanza.
The Beastie Bonanza.
Bonanza,
Okay.
yes.
Not
What
the
it is we are doing an 18-hour adopt-a-thon. We're going to start at 6 in the morning, go till midnight. We are going to have a dunk tank here. We're going to have a bake sale. We're going to have food. We're going to have you guys in the dunk tank. We're going to have a goal of 30 adoptions that day, and then raising $15,000 so we can finish off windows in our big dog area, that type of thing. Okay,
so it will be on Thursday, July 10th.
Yes.
I'm going to be here all day long doing being live with you. We're going to have one of the radio stations here, so we'll be live during the 6 o'clock in the morning newscast, the 11:30, and of course 5, 6, and 10. Colin and Katie will be out here in the evening, and we'll also, with that dunk tank, I think we'll have to talk to Ed and Colin and Katie as well, see if we can get them in. But the whole goal here is you're overflowing at the seams. There's a lot of puppy mills in the state. There's a lot of people who decide that they can't keep or house a pet anymore, so they bring them to you. And rather than euthanize them, you keep them and find them a new home. So it's a great cause, and we're running a little short on time, man. So if we don't get to talk at the end of the newscast, we'll come back at 6.
Okay.
And it's going to be a great cause and a great event, and we're looking forward to being part of it.
A lot of fun we'll have.
All right. The Beastie
Beastie
Bonanza, Thursday, July 10th. Hope you'll join us and adopt a pet, folks. Back to you guys.